What's good, good people? It's your boy RGG, a regular gun guy. If this is your first time on my channel, please smash that sub button. And if you're returning to the channel, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Keep in mind, anything I say in this video is strictly my opinion, and my opinion only, unless you agree with me. Illinois, Ill-Town, Chi-Town, Chicago, Chirac, Bloomington, Rockford, Schaumburg, Monique, Carpentersville, Southside, Westside, the whole Illinois, man. Boy, it is undamn believable. I don't think people outside of the state or even a lot of us in the state realize the extreme of the restrictions that have been put on gun owners here in Illinois. We can't have a damn thing. Shout out to the governor. We can't have nothing. Shout out to Highland Park. Shout out to a lot of the Democrats in office. Shout out to city politicians and the anti-gunners. And shout out to all of y'all, because y'all done did it this time. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you, y'all. I went to a local gun store, right? Range USA. I want to shout those guys out for allowing me to come in and just kind of do a quick skim of the store just to show like the restrictions that we have here in our state. As you can see, it is pathetic. It's pathetic. Don't matter. It's sad. It's a sad day for gun ownership in the state of Illinois. Now, I spoke on this in a previous video, right, where we talked about registration, because there's not only the assault weapons ban, the also unconstitutional assault weapons ban, but then there's this registration that's going on right now in Illinois where by January 1st, 2024, you're supposed to register whatever you have that fits under this weird ass assault weapons ban. I would love to be able to show you guys the restrictions that we have on us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull something up on the screen here. And it's the Assault Weapon Identification Guide. And I'm just going to kind of scroll through this so you can kind of see what they identify as assault weapons. All right. As you can see, we pretty much can't have anything. And these, I'm talking about from anything that resembles an AR, what would used to be, your carbines, your pistol caliber carbines. No threaded barrels, even the M&Ps, a simple M&P 2.0. No type of brace attachments, no magazines over 10 rounds in your rifles, no multi-tube shotguns as you can see on here, not even a tactical 10-22. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Not even, when I tell you damn near everything is on this list, almost every gun you can imagine is included in this ban, that you're not supposed to have, or that if you had it already, you're supposed to be registering it. I think it's real sad when you think about all the neighboring states around us. They have freedom. If you go right over to Indiana, wow, what a place, right? It's free. You can go right to Indiana and these guys can buy anything they want over there. You can go to Wisconsin, where I've heard that the Evans family got a gun show over there and they got a gun range and everything over there in Wisconsin. You can go to Wisconsin and it's more gun friendly, obviously, than Illinois. You can go to Michigan, it's even more gun friendly. Ohio. So any of these states in the Midwest that's neighboring is a lot more gun friendly than Illinois. I'm going to tell you guys now, man, it affects a lot of people, including myself. This is my job. My job is in the gun space, so my job is to tell people about new offerings in the firearm space, to test out new guns, I'm also a firearm instructor, so there's so many limitations. The saddest part about it is, even the stuff that you brought perfectly legally, you followed all the damn rules. These same firearms that you bought following the rules, having the unconstitutional FOID card, filling out your 4473, doing everything you're supposed to do, passing the background check, you still a damn criminal. according to the state of Illinois, if you own one of these firearms and you didn't register it, boy, do these people even have any level of common sense? It's unbelievable. As I think about it, though, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right. So if you like me, I got all of my damn guns, everything that would fit that list. I got my shit out of state early, before the deadline. I already knew it. I just started shipping them one at a time, traveled with some of them, took them down, got them the hell out of here. Because I refused to register them. I just wasn't going to do it. I'm not telling nobody else how to move, but I just was not going to do it. So I took my time, took a few months, but I got them all out of here, right? And I just kept my handguns that I like to either train with or go shoot, and I could still kind of maintain a little bit, right? See, magazines are different. If you already had your magazines prior, then, you already had your magazines. Like, you already had them. So some of your magazines may be over the 15-round capacity. But here's the cool thing, gun owners of Illinois. Some of you guys are more experienced. Some of you guys may not know this information, so it'll be helpful. You can get pretty much a compliant magazine for just about any firearm that you own. So any handgun that you own, you can get a compliant magazine for it. I guarantee it. If it's a Glock, if you got an M&P, if you got a Ruger, it does not matter. Even if you got the high-end guns like Staccatos and the 2011s that take the Staccato and Atlas magazines and all that stuff, they make 10-round magazines for those as well. Some even have 15-round magazines, which is our capacity cap. That's the thing. Now, somebody asked me, we are so restricted here. You can't have an AR, you can't have an AK. Is there anything that they left us that we would be able to purchase that would at least give us some type of good feeling to think that maybe we got something decent, right? There's still one out there that's left that's viable. Boy, I might be messing us up. They might watch this video and be like, oh, damn, now we got to take that one. But they ain't took it. So I'm going to tell you right now. So it's perfectly legal. You can go to your local gun store right now and you can buy a firearm called a Mini 14, made by Ruger. It's the Ruger Mini 14. I like it. It shoots 5.56, 223. There's also the Mini 30 that shoots 7.62 by 39. Now, these firearms have been around for a while. They're not as cosmetically appealing, I would say. Some of them are, though. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think they're as cosmetically appealing feature-wise as just your standard AR-15. However, boy, you basically getting the same performance out of this. It's a semi-automatic rifle, perfectly legal to own. If you just wanted to have something in the house that to protect your family with, to have a rifle that's legal to have in Illinois, you can find yourself a Ruger Mini 14, a Mini 30. And I looked, and please, my fellow Illinoisans, leave it in the comments for me for if there's something else that I'm missing that may be semi-auto. Now, they also have the Henry Homesteader in 9mm. So that's like, semi-automatic 9mm rifle. Ruger makes the PC carbine. I think that's still, legal in Illinois. So that's a rifle, chambered in 9mm. But you still just have to get the compliant magazines for it. But they're not going to sell it if they don't have the compliant magazines. So, you have, I guess, we have some very limited options. If you guys know other options that can help your fellow gun owners here in the state to at least get a cool rifle to have, that would be awesome. But I just wanted to do this video, man, because we are just so restricted, guys. I'm hoping this thing gets overturned at some point. If you're anything like me, my goal is to get the hell out of this state altogether because there's just so many crazy things going on. But in the meantime, in between time, we just got to continue to fight, use what we have, continue to protect your families. You have the right to bear arms. You don't have to give that up, man. I think that's crazy. Before I go, a message to the anti-gunners, right? No matter why you're an anti-gunner, if maybe you lost somebody, maybe it was a senseless shooting, regardless of what it was, keep in mind, when something happens to you, a family member, in a home, and an emergency happens, the first person you guys will call, or the first group of people you will call, is law enforcement, the police, right? And it's amazing what those guys carry on their hips and beyond. the same things that you want to take out of the hands of law-abiding citizens.